Doggo.
CFO have demonstrated that they have the caliber to compete against the best in the world.
Yeah.
They have the potential, they have the groundwork.
All right, let's get into draft.
And consistently.
Okay, I'm actually super tryhard locked in now, and I'll tell you exactly who's going to win with the draft. And I'll try and do all the draft as best as I can, because I was doing a little bit of funnies. Caitlyn ban is good, I think, from AL. It's a really good target on the CFO. Obviously, with blue side, you're forcing Vi Pantheon ban guaranteed on red. I wonder, with Trundle being out, if Flandre is going to first pick Sion. I think a first pick Sion is good. Leona is also really broken right now. I think Leona, Renata, Kalista, and Victor ban is pretty solid, actually. Here comes a Pantheon ban. I wonder if CFO last ban Sion.
And now CFO once again on the red. Caitlyn and Victor ban. Last time we saw Caitlyn.
I wonder if either of these junglers is going to bust out a Sejuani Maokai.
Seeing the Pantheon and the Varus taken away by CFO on red.
Okay, we are getting very deep into these pools.
Pantheon
now.
ban, come on.
This
Pantheon
is where
ban.
some of the crazy stuff starts to
I
come
think
out.
what will happen here is I think Pantheon ban. Then, now AL, you could ban Varus on blue, so you can first pick Sion. Or you could ban Cassante or some shit. Oh, they banned Sion on blue. Bus! Now red has to ban Varus, and you first pick what? You first pick what? TF? I don't like it. Ooh! Oh no, Lucian's out. MF's out. They have to ban Varus last, right? Surely?
As well. When CFO was starting to bounce back in that game, you could hear the audience here. Really,
Okay.
ignited an electricity
So they either get,
them. Same bans for CFO as
I mean, Ryze is out, they get Kalista, they get Jace first pick. I don't really like Jace first pick. I don't like it that much. I don't mind matching Ornn into Jace. I wonder if you go, do you go Ornn Leona here? Is that crazy?
Do you remember
when West played Ornn last at MSI, it was awful.
I think CFO can build a comp here that has like Ornn, Aurora, AD jungler. Maybe they can find Leona somewhere. I would be very concerned. Okay, Aurora, nice. I like it a lot. Aurora is a must pick. I think Aurora, Leona, Ornn on 3, find a jungler. Or Aurora, Nocturne, because Nocturne is a very powerful champion to Jace. Like Nocturne, Ornn are crazy good into Jace. Nocturne, Ornn, Leona are champs I'm thinking of. Kalista I'm a bit scared of for AL. If you pick Aurora, Ornn and they go like Kalista, Renata, are you fucked? Jarvan is a pick. I would have dropped jungle and looked for Nocturne, sure. I think that opens up Naafiri so easily. Tarza can go Naafiri, he can go Sedge, he can go Maokai, easy. I miss Maokai not so much. I think it invites Naafiri a little bit. Sylas is okay. Ahri is really going untouched, but Sylas into Aurora is a very hard matchup. That is a very hard matchup to play. I mean, you are inviting Leona. Jinx? What? Jinx? Jinx? Thresh? Are they gonna pick Thresh here? Oh, what the fuck is that Jinx pick? Is Hope running out of ADs? Okay, now the Ornn is a little bit difficult now. Like, Ornn Malphite are stopped quite heavily by this this Sylas, but I think you have to go Ornn. Unless you've got another pick into Jace. But if you're picking into Jace, Camille, it's a bit hard, Jax is hard, Cassante is okay. I guess Cassante avoids the Sylas. Alright, bot lane is Armageddon. I mean, if you're AL, you're banning Aphelios on the spot right now. You're 100% banning Aphelios. What do you ban? Aphelios what? Aphelios Ash, maybe? Aphelios Smolder? I feel like a Smolder, a nasty Smolder could come out. I think if you're CFO, Thresh, Lulu, Naafiri, Sejuani. I think Sejuani, Sylas, Jace is strong. I think Naafiri is good into Jarvan. I think Lulu's good in their comp. I think Thresh is good in their comp. I'll be talking about those champs. Tamkench I think is also good, but I think with last pick support you can fuck the Tamkench with a range champ really hard. I think Aphelios is banned 1,000,000%. That's an easy free ban here for AL. I think AL's draft could turn really badly here. I think AL's draft could turn out really badly here. I'm a bit scared. They banned Draven. Okay, so he will get a Philios or Ashe or Smolder. What happens if you ban Renata here as CFO and pick Leona on 4? I don't know if I like it. You're gonna play into Lulu or Thresh or Leona. That is just happening. What are you doing about it, CFO? They banned the Sedge. Yeah, the Sedge Jace is good with Sejuani, with Sylas. Okay, this has to be a Philios ban, or they're completely reported if they don't ban a Philios here. Because what happens if you ban a Philios, they go Lulu, you go Melio, and you just play. Does Doggo play Zeri? Oh, I don't know, man.
What are they thinking?
The easy thing for them is they probably have all the champion pools of the enemy team on their fucking screen, on their paper. They banned the Leona. I think you definitely take a Philios on 4. He could go Smolder, but I really think a Philios is good. Unless they blind Lulu. Ooh, they blind Thresh! They're gonna do a Philios Thresh. Ooh, Blitzcrank is kind of hard to play this game though. They have Jarvan and Cassante. That is really scary to play Blitzcrank into.
So if he throws out a hook, you can just hook in response.
He's gonna do it.
This is what I was worried about. This is why I preferred the Aphelios first pick.
Oh, I think AL's draft is getting really shit real quick. What are they gonna pick here? Nefiri? Maokai helps a lot, yeah. But Maokai's bad into Jarvan and they have Lantern. It's a Philios on 5, 1000%. But Blitzcrank Maokai is a great combo. But into Jarvan Cassante, it's not a great combo. Because Jarvan can EQ the Maokai R, and Cassante can block it. Don't pick Ashe, please don't pick Ashe. Doggo, your Aphelios is insane. You're giving Sylas an ult. You're giving Sylas so many ults. Aphelios is useless. Sylas is useless into Aphelios. Yes. Chat, I'm gonna run ads. If you don't know about ads, T1 on Twitch Prime, you don't have to subscribe down if you don't want to buy for the games because... Ooh, Sivir, I actually don't mind that. I don't mind Sivir. I really think CFO can win this. The Jinx, they have a really hard winning mid matchup. I think if top can go even and Junjia can get some early game playmaking like onto Blitz, I think the game is really playable. So I think he wants to go Aphelios, but he's really scared of this Blitzcrank. I think he's too scared of this Blitzcrank. I think he can just give a bit. He can just give a bit.
Okay, thank you. I was highlighting the important abilities.
That was a fun draft.
Okay. So CFO, pretty straightforward. Front to back comp. It's not really more complicated than that. Jarvan goes in, Sivir presses R, and it becomes a question.
I beat Ruler in solo queue.
Sideline options because both Shanks and Flandre, you can play more of a 1-3-1 style. You do have a lot of poke. The Zap that comes through from the Jinx along with the poke that comes from the JCQ. So there's while still having good team fighting, of course. So I would say that AL's composition has.
Chat, I'm not ulting. I'm not ulting.
But
Dom.
I think that CFO's combination with Aurora is just a very bad.
I feel like the Blitz Maokai doesn't have that much value in their
Can't
champ.
really compete against that. And Sylas will take a little bit to ramp up,
Both
especially if they
Cassante,
go
Jarvan,
for
and
the
Sivir, it's like...
It's all about being able to dodge the flag and drag with a twisted advance or dodge away.
Yeah, Dom prefers CFO draft as well. I feel like the Maokai Blitz is good, but I don't know if it's that good against their champs. Also, look at Sylas's ults. Cassante ult is shit. Jarvan ult is okay into Sivir. Aurora ult is okay. It's actually decent. Sivir ult is meh. Thresh ult is decent. I don't know, it just doesn't feel like they have like a Thresh. There's not like a Sylas ult that's broken, you know? Like an Ashe or an Ornn. Or like a fucking, I don't know, Ahri. You know, there's not like an obvious one.
Right, like there was what I would define as excuses, right? It was very much a other team doing bad rather than necessarily CFO doing.
Okay, lock
then
in
what
now.
they do, they push KC to 5 games, right? In that intense best of 5, very close to securing a spot in the finals of First Stand, which would have been absolutely massive for them. They fall short. Then they come to MSI. People are now talking them out a little bit.
Chat,
more,
I know the sign you're talking about. I didn't see it
yet. Of course,
yet.
you always have to be careful because dominating the LCP doesn't always translate to the international stage. So even though they did have a very good spring, does that necessarily mean that you're going to perform well at MSI? Let me tell you, they have done. Pushing T1 to the full 5 games, knocking out Koi, and now here against AL, they were so close to being 2-1 up in this series. they're a team that has showcased an insane level of potential. The skill ceiling on their individual
All right,
members is
CFO need
incredible.
items
Again,
on
while we do
Severe.
see some mistakes at times.
Blitz E
By
start.
and large, they are very consistent, and they are a good team.
Is Kaiwing a good thresh?
We'll see if they can bring us to a 5-game against AL, the #1 seed from the LPL. A tournament favorite, mind you.
This mid matchup is very hard for Sylas. Like this is a like a hard fisting counter early.
Old and new blood as well. Now you've got Reston Driver and Honkyu, who we haven't seen too much on the international stage, and then you've got Doggo, who was so good he went to the LPL and then struggled there. You've got Junja, who has been the face of the LCP for God knows how long, and Kaiwing, who just passed 100 games on the international stage, only the 32nd player to
See, look at
ever
this.
do that.
Boom! That's the Sylas Aurora matchup right there.
Is feeling the
You
pain
go for
against
one
this
minion, you get
Aurora.
full face combos.
So tricky for the Sylas. He's gone for that Doran shield. Hook from Kaiwing. It's not connected. The boomerang blade does on Kyle. He's got a biscuit and a pot, so he'll be happy enough in this lane.
Yeah, that mid lane
If you can
matchup
go
is
even on
definitely
CS and
a rough
Sylas
one.
into Aurora, it's a blessing.
For now, though, it's CFO with pushing mid, pushing bots. Jarvan on the bot side of the map as well.
So let's see how Shanks does.
Look for both a mid dive.
The Aurora has to be
might
good,
be
right? If you
ambitious,
blow your load and
which
miss,
regards
then
the way
obviously you're
seeing,
useless.
especially
But if you
this
time
early
it well,
CFO could consider an early swap.
They definitely could. Push in, get that Jace a little bit behind. I do think the Cassante will obviously struggle a little bit more in the 2v1. The Jace having that range, but Cassante much
Blitzcrank
better
lost his passive.
with low
Does he-
econ. So the hook
Oh.
is going to hit onto Kyle. It's more for poke than anything else. Down to 200 HP as Kyle.
Oh, he spell shielded Knock and took the lantern.
Doggo into the lantern.
but this makes it feel like Maokai's bot side, but he's not. Junjia's going to try and get info.
Here, Betty.
That dive that was a little ambitious earlier.
They have no Ignite and no
Very
mana on
realistic
Sivir.
right now. Doggo doesn't have much mana, but the Maokai's on the top side.
They
of
know
the
where
map.
Maokai started, I guess, because he's playing like a psycho. Does Blitz
go.
die? He has no
Causing a
heal,
mile
no
away.
passive.
Kaiwing looking for that hook. Ginger steps
Oh,
in.
he hit!
Gonna land onto Kyle.
Hey, cameraman!
Pull back.
First blood to Doggo!
Goes to CFO. Tarzan looking for the flank here onto Honkyu.
Oh my god, he flashed forwards!
Surviving towards
And
the
they had
backside.
heal! Honkyu, you have anything? Oh, he W's the root. Oh, he got cancelled on his E.
In the mid lane onto Honkyu.
Is Honkyu cooked?
Damage, but doesn't have a huge amount of mana. The two-fold hex might be enough from Honkyu.
Oh!
Flashes over the wall.
Oh, the auto attack in the air! Get a W reset! Damn it! No, he doesn't.
Will send him to the
What? That
grave
auto
when
attack of the
2v1
dreams!
finds the kill.
Auto attack of dreams! Junjia has Conqueror, but yeah, Blitz is coming from base.
Gonna chase any further.
CFO in game
Look at
4.
CS in mid, look at the CS in
Continue
mid.
to play as they often do with nothing but confidence. The push in mid, the
Rest
push
you,
in
good
bot. Honkyu, we said what he was capable of doing on this champion, and he shows it to us once more. 2 kills to their name already. A small gold lead, but look at that. A 9 CS advantage in the 1v1. We look back at this play.
Great
A
hook by
beautiful hook
Kaiwing.
Next from Kaiwing. And I mean, that's just certain death guaranteed. They don't even have to manage the tower aggro. Meanwhile, in mid, Honkyu, he sees the Maokai. He's doing what damage he can onto Shanks. But the thing is, once these cooldowns have been used, they don't have anything left. Meanwhile, the auto attacks are still stacking on the passive of Shanks. And so Honkyu pops the health pot, which is super valuable.
Oh, what?
Flashes over the wall.
No
They
wonder
lose
Shanks
vision.
didn't
He
flash.
loses
That looked
his
so
right there.
weird. He like flashed out of
Finding
vision.
that extra bit of
What the
time
helly?
on that last auto.
What the helly?
Coaching staff elated as they should be.
This guy's 18 years old, Betty. This guy is 18
I
years
feel
old,
like
making
the
a
era
name for
of
himself
Honkyu from
in
the
and now
LCP
on the
is
international
starting, you know?
stage. Both the bot
Like
lanes
Honkyu
up
will
to
be
top
like the
side,
next
teleport
Levi
coming
kind
out
of,
for
right?
both
Of like
Rest
being
and
the
Flandre to
face
go
of their
down
region.
towards bot.
Or like,
Flandre
you know what it is,
actually
you
going
know,
for the cull here
Levi,
as
VCS,
Honkyu
Honkyu,
turns the damage back
APAC,
down
like
onto
he's
Shanks,
gonna be the
gets that
face of it.
electrocute block.
I feel like this guy is just gonna fucking take over the league.
About 2 minions away from hitting
And
level
he has
6 here.
Junjia Doggo
Shanks
next
does
to him.
still
I
have
feel like no
this
matter what
match.
top support you put in there, those three are just gonna run it for years now, if they want to.
Swap we were
They're so
talking about.
fucking insane, that trio.
Through, well, it's already come through, I should say. from-
The era of
from
Honkyu, baby.
Sivir looking to match at the top
It's
side.
looking
Another
promising.
swap is going to happen from Hope as they... there we are. Look, you can see the Jinx sitting on the minimap, going to path back towards the bot side. So they're trying to avoid this 2v2. Oh, I might stand
You will
corrected.
see his name
Now that Sivir's been
pop up at a
spotted,
lot of
looks like they
internationals,
want
I
that
think.
2v2. Oh, big ulti drop from Honkyu, chipping away at Shanks. That's going to be
I-
a TP into the mid
he
lane.
got
from
the
Blitzcrank
TP
as
from
Kyrie
Blitz.
sits inside some bot.
Hey, Jace is alone.
Let's be careful here, 'cause
Oh,
there's the lantern,
predict
there's
hook.
the play. Flandre,
Okay,
he was
respectable
looking for
predict.
prediction
Oh,
flags.
nice EQ flash by Junjia. That was a really good EQ flash. That could have gotten very sketchy very quickly. That could have gotten very sketchy very quickly.
Flandre, patient with the flash, but it's not enough against Junja. Beautiful EQ flash combo to still get that knockup. CFO secured their third kill of the game. You can feel the momentum quickly shifting the way of CFO. In this early game, they need to keep things going. You're going to be lost around the Dragon. The 280 carries matching on the top side.
Is Hongkyu being too... He can E-buff the hook, watch this.
Kyle will land the hook on the Hongkyu, but a great winning! That buffer was insane!
I didn't know you could do that. That was sick from Hongkyu. He avoids the hook, and now Kaiwing knows Hope is isolated.
Doggo has that level 6 as well, the on the hunt for a chase.
Hope has no flash, show me a hook.
Barrier,
It's going down, 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 hook down.
They go on the hunt. The Flame Chomper's down.
Oh, he hit it!
Land the hook again.
Do they have the damage, or do they have to do this in 2 cycles? Yeah, hard. The tower damage is gone now, though, but a bit hard.
Top side. Kyle on his way across as well. Ooh, Shanks going between worlds, stolen away that ultimate, but just can't land the chains. Hongkyu, with his fancy feet, continues to dodge.
Hongkyu, oh, if he hit that Q, he could fry him.
Full back won't be enough to chunk out Shanks.
Nice trading there from Shanks. Hope did use the rocket in the top lane as well. Doesn't actually find a pick though. Base is going to come through from CFO. They don't get the barrier out from Hope, which is what I think CFO is
There's no threat here.
looking for. Knockup going to come through.
Yeah, does Jinx have BF sword in base?
Trying to connect the hook. Another wave going to be pushed
No,
in,
she has
though.
recurve bow. No BF sword bases.
Very healthy lead for Doggo. Securing
What is she?
the kill, nice CS advantage.
How are they
Also
losing
with an
grubs?
advantage.
Tunjia, they're on grubs. Hello, you have top push.
Started off by Tarzan.
Losing one is not the end of the
No
world.
stranger to this
E!
objective. Smite's going to come
No
through.
smite on
and
Tarzan.
He's just going to back away.
He gets one of them. Might look for a second as well. The lantern's
Nice,
down.
he got
Ginger
one
will get
at
a smite
least.
of his own.
I guess Jinx is coming
The
fresh from
second,
base,
obviously
right?
Taking away that objective for the feats. It's quite nice. Hongkyu was low mana in the mid lane as well.
But also Doggo had just backed, and they knew that Hope was making his way back out.
I'm so happy to see Thresh back on the stage, bro. Thresh is an amazing champ to watch. What a blessing.
They'll give 2 grubs to 1.
Thresh is like
the world.
iconic nostalgia bait.
CFO going to set their sights on the Dragon.
Champ.
Their mid laner did just go back to base.
I feel like
Doesn't
the
have
game went
TP
from,
either.
oh
Kyle
my
gonna
god,
fish
I'm
for
gonna
hook,
dodge the
doesn't
Thresh
quite
hook,
find
to,
it.
oh my god, I'm gonna predict
Seven
his
now
movement with the
making
Thresh hook and
his
hit
way
it,
to
to,
bot
oh my
lane.
god, he's gonna predict my movement, so I'm not gonna dodge and it's not gonna hit. That's
CFO
kind of the
should
progression
focus
of
on
Thresh over the last
contested,
15
as we know
years.
Tarzan's on the top
First
side
5
of the
years
map,
or whatever,
but also a bunch of
he's gonna
resets
dodge.
just come through from AL.
Next 5 years, he's gonna dodge, so I'll predict. Next 5 years, he's gonna dodge, so I predict, so I'm not gonna dodge.
Not quite sure where the
That's the
enemy
current
is.
meta of
Going to
dodging.
Push this wave in. It's a cannon wave, so actually Hope should be able to catch this, but still about a 24 CS lead right now for Doggo. That will be culled down to about 18.
I know
or
he's been
so.
out for like
So
since season 3
Super
or
Mega
4, you
Death
know, but I'm
Rocket
just trying to
goes
make it.
just wide of Doggo and Kaiwing. Doggo now finished his Essence Reaver already, only 9 minutes into this game. Has that first completed item, foregoing boots entirely for it, Betty.
Now Shanks opting for that Rod of Ages build. We see it a lot against burst champions specifically, just providing you with that extra bit of HP.
Hook, hook,
especially
hook,
when
hook,
Shanks
hook,
wants to
hook,
get into the thick of the fight. Hook will connect.
Flag and drag forward. There's the play
Lantern
as
is
well.
good.
The Lantern
He just needs to
bring
ult the
Doggo
flash. He needs to
into
flash the
party
wall.
spell
Flash
shield
ult.
away from the
I doesn't have
Flame
flash.
Choppers. And Kyle flashes.
The most
relative
important thing for
safety
CFO
underneath
this game
tower, but now
is
Hope needs to be a little
Cassante
bit
go
cautious
as even
because
as
he's
possible
on his
and
own
hold the
down in the
Jace.
spot
Just
lane for a
hold the
while.
Jace with your life. Try and stop him from
Doggo
getting
has a
plates.
huge amount of wave
Try and
curve
clear
AL.
waves. Try not to die.
Shanks jumping
And
on the
CFO
Hongkyu.
need to do big work
Really
on
good
mid
with
bot.
extra bit of HP.
Oh, between the veil we go as Hongkyu looks for a little bit more damage.
Oh, he's dead!
And
No!
the
Oh, he got a flash
Shanks
W.
across the King's Lane
Shanks had the
coming out
flash
for
W there, or he's dead, I
Shanks to
think.
heal himself up enough to survive the burst.
Got very scared there. The flash he felt was necessary.
Yeah,
to
I
get
think
that
the
HP back.
first Q1 hit. So I think if Aurora flash auto Qs with passive, he just dies, I think. So he flash W, heals
The double
himself.
haunted guys, as we see
Does he
so
need to do that?
often
Not sure.
from
Looks
this
kind of
mid
scared.
lane Aurora.
I think I would also panic a bit there.
Doggo continues to move
This
around the
Sylas
map.
is falling behind
Setting
so
up for a
much.
play on top lane. Flandre is ultra
Okay, so they're actually just
respectful.
going to try and play
He
on
is
the...
super cautious. There's the ward and immediately
Yeah, nice play by...
disengages. Wise to recognize that we've been seeing a lot
I don't
of
like this
swaps.
from CFO. Why did they
Will
swap?
not
They had so
fall
much
prey
bot
to this
pressure.
one.
And if you're AL, your hopes
I
kind
guess
of
because
on Flandre
Cassante
right
can
now.
press
The
TP on
one of
bot
only
here
two
and they
players on
cannot
your
dive
team
him,
with
is
a
the thing.
gold lead. If he can draw pressure up towards this top side, it does give free time for Hope to get back into the game a little bit. Currently
He's
about 300
probably
gold in the
undiveable.
hole
And he
as
gets the
pushes
cannon.
out this wave. Rest is here with his teleport. Flandre has one to match if he wants it. Honkyu's TP coming up in a second, but for CFO, forcing Flandre behind is great.
I think they can
Making
fight
sure
this.
that
They
he
see
can't
Blitzcrank
get
in
extra
bot,
gold,
right? They see Sylas
can't
in
get
mid.
towards these big items on
Shanks is
the
doing
Jace
well
as
to just
Hongkyu and
perma
Shanks
trade.
once again in this
The
mid
problem
lane.
Shanks has is like, you'd be like, oh wait,
using
Shanks is
that
turning
catalyst
this.
of Aeons.
He's not
All
really.
that extra health
Hongkyu has
back. He
TP
dashes
coming up.
back in. We have
All of this
Scotland
damage is
Ducks.
irrelevant to
Doesn't
Hongkyu as long as he
land
doesn't
the
die.
chains, though.
He sees to collect this wave. Oh,
extra damage.
he can buffer it again. He doesn't have E.
Hongyu has to flash the hook.
Hongyu using the W and just going the wrong direction. Kyle reads it well, but the reflexes on him. I mean, that's 18-year-old reflexes right there. He flashes that one.
I think Cypher
Okay.
going back top. Yeah, they see Cypher. Oh, you see the Cypher movement? She's running top. They warded in between towers. They see Jinx is top earlier, so Cypher can go bot earlier and they can start pressuring earlier. Nice. I think Hongyu needs to press B soon. He must have a lot of gold, right?
That much more in favor of CFO.
Even though he has double mask.
It's really CFO trying to
Drake's in
make
150.
sure that AL can't allocate the gold where they want to. Because I think Doggo into Hope would be fine. I think they'd have a whale of a time in that matchup. Just Ricochet push him out.
Hongyu is staying again. He's staying another wave. Okay, he's
But
basically.
they keep matching
Oh no, he's staying.
Doggo into Flandre.
He's trying to fake base
Flandre's side of the map and trying
collect
to
another
force
wave.
him into disadvantageous situations.
He's
You can
hurting
see
his jungle
here,
support a
Hope was
little bit
just
right
top
now.
lane. He's now
Like
opening
here,
up
he
blue
could have
buff.
based and he could be
Flandre's the one who's gonna
TPing.
teleport to the top when
See, look at Sylas now. So
He runs
Junjia
across
can't
Hope.
really get the red, so Honkyu's being a bit greedy for an item.
The idea is good, but Flandre sitting still very pretty right now.
Oh, yeah, he's still very
At the very
happy.
least, it's alleviated
So
some
AL
pressure
swapped
off
again
Rest.
to get Jace into
Looking towards
Cassante.
that frozen gauntlet. Doggo, he is very safe.
Honky stayed
It's the
another
Lanterns
wave.
taking away to safety.
What a rat.
That's a lot of damage on
He's
IL as well.
min-maxing
We're only
every
having
creep
Swift
before
boost
Drake
and Kindle Gem
spawns.
right now.
Here's what I'll say. 80 carries like this, often games just become about them.
Yeah.
Like, even if CFO is winning, it takes a single kill on Jinx to completely turn a fight around.
Especially with the resets.
And the same thing for Zivit. If you just leave her alone
Xavier.
for like 5
Xavier.
seconds, maybe even less.
Wait,
3,
Aura just bought
and those
Merc Treads.
ricochets
That's
start
it. What the
bouncing,
hell?
They melt through a team fight. And that's like... The main reason why I love Fearless is because we do see so many different types of compositions that come through, but especially as we get later in these 80
CFO,
carries,
it's
become
time.
a much bigger piece.
Dragon spawning.
Right now, it's hard
Everyone
not
base
to
and
turn
click
your eyes
Dragon.
towards Doggo, who just has been a standout. And that's not like Hope has had a bad series by any means. He started off the series with a fantastic performance himself, but Doggo in that last game, the quadra kill was just crazy from him.
As Ezreal performance, absolutely crazy. Got 2 wins on it so far at this MSI. And
Now,
I think the thing for
Maokai
CFO
Blitz,
is a lot
very
of their
easy.
frontline is
Maokai
just
ult, Blitz
distraction
hook
for
whoever
them.
gets hit.
It's-
However,
you put down
if
the
Cassante
Aura
and
on
Jarvan
the
position
Cataclysm,
well,
you put down
it's
the
going to be
box.
very hard
It's
for
just all
Kyle to
about
get the
making
right
sure
hook.
that Doggo has
Hooking
that time to
Thresh
get the
is the
ricochets
best
down.
target for Kyle.
But AL, they don't really have
Hooking
the
that
tankiness
Thresh
to
is-
survive
oh.
through those ricochets. It's Leandri's into what seems like bloodletters.
He's the
here for
furthest
Tarzan,
up and
so
he's the
gonna be
easiest
really
target.
Squishy. Will do a bunch of damage, but be a little bit
Oh,
hard.
Doggo's
Doggo is the one caught out,
completely
and he
inting.
puts the spell shield, but still caught by the flame
Doggo is
choppers.
completely
There's the
inting.
shutdown for Hope. And he evens out that gold in the 80 carry position.
Much needed gold injection for Hope. And the combo
He is
was
stepping up
clean.
way
Trap
too
stepped
far.
down,
He's
and as you
being way
identified,
too
Medic,
cocky.
The spell shield was on the knockup of Kyle. So when he takes the lantern to safety, he actually gets dragged through the traps and locked up. The flash
I think
follow through
Hongyu can
comes
get the wave
from
here.
Tarzan. Big damage onto Shanks.
Shanks steals away the ultimate here, looking for the chase. Ginger in with the Cataclysm.
What is AL doing?
In
what world would that work?
It's 2-0 so far, but CFO try and continue to turn this fight around. The
Jinx
giant
ult. Oh my god, Hongyu!
Hope almost falls, but he has the barrier just in time to survive through Hongyu.
Holy fuck, that damage.
Ginger makes a massive play for CFO there.
Did they think they were 1v3? Like, the Hongyu has...
An isolated Hongyu. We
has
can
his
quickly
ult.
convert this into a kill, but without any
That was
hesitation,
crazy by AL.
Ginger ults into the play. We'll start with this pick on mid lane.
Doggo ults to try and
thinking he
kill
can get a great trade onto
Jinx,
Hope.
I guess, but
Gets locked at hit.
I think
The
if he
spell shield
eased
will
the
knock
Jinx
up,
W,
and then
he
gets
actually doesn't get hit
dragged
by
through the
anything.
traps, gets rooted up, ends up falling, and the shutdown going over to Hope is a huge gold injection.
So they
Then
see
they
no
say,
W,
well, we've
they
got
see
4
no
members.
E, and they say go, go, go,
Hongyu
go,
is
go.
isolated in the
But there's
bot
one
lane.
minion.
But then the ulti onto Kyle.
Oh, Jarvan
knowing
flash
that he
ults
doesn't have
Blitz
his
and
flash
EQs them
available,
both.
means that he gets locked up.
Wait,
Shanks is
Junjia
there quick to follow
smurfed
'cause
that.
He gets the tower aggro, and while Hope looks safe, ready
Flash
to turn
ult
this
Blitz,
fight in their
EQ them
favor,
both. That was
the
really well
damage
played.
from Hongyu
He's basically
was
blocking everything.
monstrous.
Is in a really strong position on this Aurora. 700 gold ahead right now. Ginger as well has finished that Sundered Sky. Double Ruby Crystal for a little bit of extra health. Pretty even game still, though, between CFO and AL here. Only 600 gold in it. Flandre, the one for AL, really has garnered himself a gold lead through this early game. Yumu's complete on him, has the tier as well, building up towards that Manamune. 3 stacks on the Rod of Ages for Shanks. Next fight, likely to be around this Rift Herald. A lot of vision here for AL. Double control wards, double wards around it as well. As Rest gets the Intopos back here.
Cassante.
Flondo does have to be careful if he's in the clutches of this Cassante. Be easy for the Cassante just to drag you away.
Cassante is pressuring the Jace. Red alert.
Forces Flandre out. Flandre
Was.
steps back in and will clear out these minions.
Rest should feel
That's a red
very
alert right there.
comfortable in this matchup right now. It's going to be very difficult for Flandre to have any real kill threat on him. With the Herald alive.
2 items on Doggo, Vetti.
Yep. I was just about to say, I feel like it's AL that need to be cautious, but as we've learned from this series, AL, they like to contest objectives.
Do they have a deep water TP too? Quick check.
Right now they don't. Yeah. Bases are going to come through from both top laners.
They both have teleport. There's one TP, but that's Hongq going up towards the top side. Flandre's going to open up through mid while his Rest is pathing down towards the bottom side. Now goes back towards that mid lane. Hongq will get the
Doggo
push
is
here
still
on the
really
top
strong.
side.
I think CFO should be confident in this fight. I think their easy target is
Top
Blitzcrank.
laners making their way
Both
over.
supports are the target for both
They want
teams.
to contest this.
Blitz wants to hook Thresh, Thresh wants to hook
Just
Blitz.
over here.
It's much easier for Blitz because he has Maokai,
Opportunity to find
but
a
it's
hook.
easier
He'll
for
step
CFO
forward.
right now because Blitz has no
There's
flash,
now
so they can just
vision.
Jarvan on
Rest
him right
coming
now if they want.
across. Is that Rift Herald still pretty healthy?
Positioning's kind of sketchy.
6,000
Rest really
now.
needs to join
Kyle
here
still
without
looking
getting
for
too
that
chunked.
hook. There's
Here comes the
Nature's
block.
Grasp coming out from Tarzan as AL
Now
wants to
W the
take
hook. Oh, he didn't. He got
Couple of
rooted.
roots going down, but between worlds,
Oh,
comes the
flash
Aurora.
lantern
Rest able to
from
dodge
Thresh
away. The
is
lantern
crazy.
over him.
Shanks just
tackles
sent it.
him.
Nice smite.
Secured by CFO.
Georgia ults Tarzan and cancels it. This could be bad if Hope gets a reset, but he's too far back. Doggo's hitting Shanks. Shanks is doing a lot of work. Nice flash by Shanks. Good snipe by Doggo. By Hongq rather. Georgia's just going to sacrifice himself. Oh, that could have gone... Oh my god, he almost got him midair. That could have gone very bad for CFO very quick.
My goodness, those health bars got
If Jinx got a reset there, he would eat them.
No one could
I think
confirm a kill for
Rest
so
position
long,
wasn't that good.
but it ended up being a 1-for-1.
And then Kaiwing flash lanterns the Cassante. Look at this. Here, Kaiwing panics. He's like, oh shit, my Cassante's dead.
Wisely, they just target the front
He hooks
line.
nothing
They
and
do some
flash
seriously
lanterns.
good damage to
So
him,
Rest
but
is
it
out
committed
anyway.
a lot. So now they just
But
bring
now
the
look at their
front line
health.
to the
Look at
back
Hope.
line.
He's
Hongq
really low.
dancing
If
on
he
that
could
edge
step
very
up and hit a
dangerously.
little
Should
bit
just try and
more.
provide that space for him. Then Doggo steps up, saying,
Nice
"I
snipe
must
by
start
Hongq here.
pushing
Good
out
flash by
damage."
Shanks
And
on the
he does
Jarvan
a
EQ.
lot. And it's Shanks
Hope
diving
flashes
to the
in
back
to
line
try
that
and get the
forces Doggo
reset,
to flash
but they
away.
just
But at
dash
this
out.
point,
Holy
Jojo doesn't
fuck,
have
man, that
anything
fight
left.
was close.
He's isolated, he has no way to
How
get
do we
out.
compete against
It
this?
ends up being a 1-for-1.
Hope picks up another bounty. He now has a gold lead over Doggo, even though he's 26 CS behind, 4 waves in their entirety. Hope's picked up the bounty off Doggo and Ginger
How do we
so
compete?
far this game. And he can be a difference maker here for AL.
How do we compete?
Has that Infinity Edge now complete. Hongq, on the other hand, 1,000 gold lead over Shanks. Having an absolute stormer so far. No one here to answer on the top side. AL will get their first tower of the game, but CFO have already secured a turret of their own and have those feats of strength complete.
Oh yeah, we did. We won one game.
CFO quick to
All
start
right.
this objective off. Doggo with the push
Herald mid,
The
Drake
Herald's
force.
there to assist with that push. Right now, AL's a little scattered. Shanks hovering on the bot side of the map, trying to find an angle in. Right now, he can't find one. The bait is coming through from Tarzan, so it looks like they're just going to concede this.
It's
Tower
free.
secured as well.
It's a free Drake. Hongq covers spot. They could double down and go Atakan right now, but it feels very overforced. I don't think they need to do that. I think scaling is pretty good for CFO, you know. Sivir Jinx, Sylas is really far behind already, and Cassante frontline is very powerful. You know, that's a Maokai Bloodletters and a Blitz like Sivir, and they have a Sylas as well. They have 3 melee champs and none of them are tanky. Whereas CFO have Jarv and Cassante. Jarvan will have Sterak's, Cassante will have fucking God knows what items.
To a strong position on this Jinx.
They're trying to sneak
some time to poke
They're on a
prod
ward. They're dropping a
with
bot.
those
Look at what they're doing. They're
accelerated
dropping a bot wave and
As
trying to
the
sneak
Mana
in between
all
the
the way
lane.
up to the
It is
Mana.
crazy the way they play.
Atakan.
It's so creative.
Ability.
Drop a wave and run
Trying to
through
retreat
the
away
lane
from that sapling so he can't be slowed. The hook
and try and make a pick on the next
IL.
wave.
That rocket not gonna
Sacrifice
grab anything.
something to try and get
As
something in
Rest is up
return.
towards the top side right now, working his way down, doesn't have the teleport. No TP as well for Shanks. He just went
The
back to
only way
base.
I think
Atakan
CFO is going to find fights
started
is
by
really tricky
accelerated
is if
shot blast,
Kaiwing
but
just randomly gets
not
hooked.
really either team
And they're at a
wanted to
number
actually take the
disadvantage.
objective right
Needs to
now.
be really careful of getting hooked, Kaiwing. I think Sivir can play very cocky.
Positioning is the
She has Spell Shield for the hook, and she has Lantern. You see this setup? I think this is better for CFO. Kaiwing being forwards and trying to hook is just in.
Started off. Another wave pushed in. The wave clear from CFO is relentless.
Ben, they're dancing over Atakan.
This is still a very dangerous
They're
fight
just
to
dancing.
take. The thing I'm recognizing with this comp from AL is they
Oh, he
do
lanterned.
have an inherent range advantage. With Flandre and Jinx, it's hard for CFO to necessarily play an equal
Who goes
front
mid
to
in
back,
this setup?
simply
Cassante?
because AL
What?
can throw down
They're
the
just
Nature's
laning
Grasp.
bots with
They
Sivir
can
and a Lantern.
poke at you with Flandre's
Threatening
QE
Atakan.
combo. They have Jinx
And now they're
with
faking
Zex.
it.
When
Now
RC
Maokai, look at
comes through,
Tarzan. He's
he's
like
also
checking
just gonna be
Atakan
trying to hit
permanently.
with those auto attacks and
Jarvan's on
prep for nice
Raptors,
crits.
but Sivir is playing so aggressive bot that Maokai is getting really scared about something happening. Now Maokai realizes there's nothing happening because Cassante's mid Aurora's top. But they've just bought themselves 30 seconds of Jarvan clearing camps. And now they're going to base on Jarvan, Sivir, Thresh, and they're going to go again, while Maokai's top camps are up. You see that? So they pressure, they back away on pinks, and they fake pressure while someone does something, and then they finish, they go back to the objective to force, when Maokai now wants to do top camps. Look at Maokai. I want top camps. But now they're going to go again. So Maokai's going to have to do wolves and run back bot. So their fake pressure is helping them a lot. If Maokai does wolves and runs clears top, they're just going to do Atakan.
I agree with you.
See that? So now Maokai is 2 camps up, and Sivir is going to push mid. Like, the way CFO is playing is very fake pressure, vision, resource denial. So now Tarzan's paranoid. Fuck, they're going to do Atakan again. He runs back down. Junjia's top camps are dead. And now Junjia can go do Gromp if he wants, while Tarzan has to sit there wondering what the fuck's going on. Looks like they want to play it a bit.
At least for the time being, as AL begin to collapse here.
He's looking for an angle over the wall.
Finally secured.
CFO can just call this off and do Gromp. That's it. They can if they want. They have all the options. You see this now? Jarvan goes to Gromp. Another camp for Jarvan while Tarzan has to sit there being a fucking vision ward. Good poke from AL. I think AL should force this, bro. I think if you're AL, you just fucking do this. But they need that tri-bush. You see that tri-bush where the sapling is? If they want to do it... Ooh, they're going to go mid instead. I like that. They're going to push mid. There's no objective bot, and they can collapse in time. So they're going to go for mid tier 1. Look at Shanks. He's ready to just use the Aurora ult to zone them away, I think. TP mid from Rest to try and defend it. Is he late? There's a demolish.
It's Rest. He should be okay.
He's dead.
And he's not okay.
Lantern flash, maybe? Mikhail's? No Lantern. It's on cooldown. What a play by AL. They break the sequence by just going mid. What a play by AL. That was such a good sequence by AL. They're done with your fake pressure.
Trying to react to anyone's legend, but they just weren't quick enough.
Oh, he missed his whole burst.
The poke from Hongq will not connect with
What?
the ult.
Hongq just panic ulted. They have to give this 100%.
Atakan cannot be contested.
That was a great 5 minutes of gameplay.
With a beautiful punish on the CFO.
One mistake from Cassante trying to defend that tower, and that's it. Boom, Atakan gone.
One too many members to the bot side of the map. Mid was completely exposed. And they should have just let the tower fall, but instead they tried to defend it. The chompers were there. They have the numbers. And it's just a quick collapse. He flashes over the wall, but Shanks had already stolen the ulti away from Hongq, and then allows him, working with Hope, to secure that kill. He then feels confident enough to get a second. Doggo does not have the damage to melt through Shanks just yet. That means 2 kills, a tower, and Atakan.
And it's that sort of thing that can explode a game, that can decide a game.
It's not exploded the game so much yet. This dragon fight will explode the game. What did they lose? They lost Thresh and Cassante Flash. Ouch.
Game changing.
Now all AL want to do realistically is threaten with a hook and poke them. Saplings and Jace. That's all they want to do. Poke, poke, poke. Base from Sivir. Does she have IE? She does. Oof. Maybe just give Drake thoughts. I mean, Sivir is so broken. If they cannot start the Drake here, AL, CFO. Ooh.